They have to paper profits, but they buy and hold, and now they are in losses. But if they know, and few people have buy at here, most of the people actually buy at high, because they think that this is in peaking, it has to go infinity. So the people who have buy here, if they haven't put the profits here, they are in losses, and the people who have bought here, they are also in losses. That's actually happened to 90% of the people. But the people who know that is, this is the level of buy, this is the level of sell, then eventually you have an edge. And that levels, nobody is going to tell you, first of all. All those levels you need to identify by your own. वो आपके levels होने चाहिए, ठीक है? ये कहीं बुक पे लिखे में नहीं मिलेंगे. और don't believe अगर कोई देता है, first of all. Just that, simple buy and hold. An icon in the IT industry. Everything should in India can be, Google करना दुनिया के साथ just dial करेंगे. Anything you can have. That was the time when just dial was formed. From 1800, I think right now it's 350. It's a previous slide. So from 1800 right now it is 350. Buy and hold. Dear investors, buy and hold. You can pass this certificate to your grandchildren, even they actually curse you what my grandfather has done. कोई और स्टॉक नहीं मिला था खरीदने के लिए, उनको देने के लिए ये देंगे क्या? मतलब ये है. और अगर आपके पास just that derivative, not from here, I'm shorting just that from 700. From 700, I'm just in short of this, just that, and it's 350 somehow, right? So that's how you should make a portfolio of derivative for this stock. First of all, if you want to become a smart, otherwise, do whatever you want. Lupin, Tata Motors, all these things, they are all level tradings, right? If you identify your levels, then it's very easy. You know what will be your profit targets. You simply just wait till your profit comes and then book your profits. And eventually, if it gives you a signal like it's reacting from your level, make an opposite trade. If not, then I always recommend all of you to use your friend. There is only one friend in the stock market. Can anybody tell me who it is? You guys have only one friend in the stock market. True friend. Stop loss. Stop loss, it's your true friend. In spite of doing all these analysis, you may go wrong. There is a possibility, right? And we have to accept that. In stock market, if you let your ego, I am very right, I have done all my analysis, everything is correct, then you are in great danger. As I said, you always respect market. I have done all my analysis, I have done all my research, but still I could go wrong. So who will be my friend? ऐसा आप कहना, मैं तो नहीं आपका स्टॉप लॉस लगाने आऊंगा ना, नहीं आप यहाँ लगाइए, आपको ही लगाना है. अभी यहाँ पे अगर ये लेवल ट्रेड्स हैं, यहाँ पे I got the confirmation I became short, but I have my stop loss on swing high. If anything goes here, if anything goes wrong here, if it goes up rather than reacting from my level, I have a friend, my stop loss. Well, how does it matter? I make profits from here till here. So if I lose 10-20 points, how does it matter? Nothing. At least I have preserved my 380 points. Similarly, in the case of Tata Steel, Unigiant, you see, great giant infrastructure. I say it's going to change the course of the Indian infrastructure industry. 580 to something around 6 rupees. Buy and hold. Buy and hold. Right? Unigiant. And this is going to be company in the Nifty 50 at one time. देश की 50 सबसे अच्छी कंपनी में से कंपनी. Yes, guys. Another example of a very good fundamental company, right? As you know, in some things you gonna trade the level trading on the range or your levels. But in years back, I knew it's a very good fundamental company. So you wait for every dipping opportunity in years back to become long, right? I became long in years back since 700, and right now it's 1700. I use every opportunity of the years back whenever it corrects to make some more investments. Like this is the opportunity, this is the opportunity, this is the opportunity, and this is the opportunity to increase your bets. You see? So these are the examples. In some script, you just need to get out without any exceptions. In some scripts, you need to do the level trading, but in some scripts, you just need to find the entry opportunity. Any opportunity you get, you enter. Not right now. 1700, I guess 1600 was a very good fair value of the yes bank as per its fundamentals. Right now, it's a bit overvalued. As I said, this is for the illustration purpose only. Don't take any of your investment decision like this. But you wait. If yes bank corrects below 1500, make a buy. So, in stock market, you can only make money if you know with certain accuracy what's going to happen next. That is the key. And most reactions in the stock market is emotional in nature. A very good example which we have seen on Thursday and Friday on Infosys. On Thursday, there was a news that the Infosys has started some buyback thing. So its stocks jump like anything. It goes up 5 to 6%. And people who are emotional in nature and all the brokers, they started advising them buy Infosys. There's going to be a buyback at something around 1200, so you can get huge returns. And the next day, the Infosys CEO resigns. The stock plumbles more than 12%. So have you ever imagined जिन्होंने Thursday को buyback की news में Infosys buy किया होगा भर के, what they gonna feel on Friday?
Same thing happened with idea.
A lot many times these things happen. The point is not, we are not concentrated in Infosys. The point we are interested in, on one day we get the news of buyback. On the other day we got the CEO resign. Right? So these all news are emotional in nature. That's why I said, you don't follow any recommendation or any emotional view of the market. You should believe on yourself. If I'll get an Infosys at right level, I'll buy, simple. If I'll get Infosys at my target levels, I'll sell, simple. I don't care कि बीच में क्या होता है. उनका CEO resign करता है कि वो buyback करते हो क्या करते हैं, that's their job to do. They have to come to run, not me. I'm only concentrated on my investment. What Infosys can give to me in terms of the stock. Rest Infosys को कहाँ contracts मिल रहा है, दुनिया के देशों में I don't care.
But I have purchased Infosys yesterday.
Yesterday it's a good opportunity. I also bought that Infosys even in the. I was long in Infosys for 4 contracts from 920 something, and I sell them at 950. So I get 24,000 just in the Infosys. But that is going to be an event for a range. एक दिन का event है. तो आप just wait करो उसके lower levels में आने का. आपके लेवल्स पे एक दिन में आ जाता है, you can have an edge.
बट सर हमें स्टडी करना आना चाहिए फंडामेंटल और टेक्निकल, तो ये कैसे, ये तो है भी नॉलेज हमारे
पास. I'm just giving you an overview of the market, what is the hard realities of the market, and how actually you guys have to deal with the market, right? अभी styles of trading, different styles हैं. Intraday, when your time frame would be for a day. Swing, when your time frame would be 2 to 4 days. Positional, long term, 1 year to 2 years. And there is an irony. Few people say I'm an investor. I'm not a trader. Trader looks, some low level word to me. I'm just an investor, a highly regarded investor. But you know what? Everybody in this world is a trader. Nobody is an investor here. The only difference is the time frame. Some people buy things and sell things in a day. and you buy and sell things in 10 years. That is the difference. Otherwise, every investor, you are a trader. Remember this. And means अभी basic principle सब styles के लिए same है ना. आप intraday हो, swing हो, positional हो, it's just the time frame difference. All the technicals and the fundamentals apply the same. Fundamentals more apply to the long terms. On an intraday and the swing, it's just the technicals. And most people actually end up buying high and selling low, right? With the emotional use, like the case of resources. अभी important concept. हमें किसी भी स्टॉक का एग्जिस्टिंग प्राइस के साथ साथ उसका फेयर वैल्यू क्या है ये पता होना चाहिए. और जब भी एग्जिस्टिंग प्राइस और फेयर वैल्यू के बीच में डिफरेंस होता है, दैट्स हाउ ट्रेडिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी अराइजेस. फेयर वैल्यू करंट मार्केट प्राइस से ज्यादा है, देयर इज अ हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट स्टॉक विल गो अप. फेयर वैल्यू current market price से नीचे है, there is a very high probability that price will go down. और ये जो fair value है, you won't get from company numbers. Nobody gives you the fair value, and everybody's fair value is different. First of all, somebody says it's 1,000, somebody says 2,000, somebody says 500. Whom to believe? What is the fair value? The person you should believe is yourself. What is the fair value of this script according to you? That's it. You shouldn't be care. You don't care what others say. And in this academy, we are always looking for high probability trades. Like we are not a normal soldier. We just go into the war and start shooting with the machine gun. Somewhere the people will get that bullet and they will die. No, we wait patiently on a tree or with the snow or something and wait for to kill, right? And to kill the kernel. We patiently wait for 2-3 days. There is no hurry that you have to trade every day. Who said this? To trade every day. Wait for that particular setup. Work for one particular trade for 2-3 days. And whenever you work for those particular trades, and whenever the time comes, you should pull the trigger. उसमें hesitation नहीं होना चाहिए कि हम 2-3 दिन prepare किए. मतलब 2-3 दिन से मेरा कहने का मतलब है, if you don't have an opportunity, if you have opportunity right now, do it. But if you don't, then don't do it. Wait patiently till the opportunity comes. When opportunity comes, then only pull the triggers. So who we are? We are sharpshooters. We are kind of snipers. And this is an analogy by Mr. Harrison Ford, who is supposed to be my favorite actor in the Hollywood. And he said, you have to perceive it from the ground up. You have to lay a firm foundation. If you have a firm foundation, you can then build your skyscraper like anything. But if you don't have a foundation and you have a material to build that skyscraper, you can't do that. Simple, right? And अभी real life analogy देखते हैं. How it's possible? Because if we are driving on a car, on a highway, and we want to take a U-turn, what we do? We decrease our speed. We shift our gears, we give indicators to the car back that we are trying to turn, so that the car behind us, they understand what we are trying to do. All this script does the same. Whenever they are turning, they give enough signals that their momentum is decreasing, their volume is drying out, they are giving you some certain shapes and the patterns, which gives you that this script is giving us a kind of turning signal. अभी उस turning signal का जो interpretation है, that is going to be different. हर किसी का अलग-अलग होता है. कुछ turning signals देख ही नहीं पाते कि कुछ turns भी हो रहे हैं. They always think ना बस ऊपर नीचे ही होना है. But To be a qualitative and the quantitative trader, you need to understand those scripts, turns, turning points, and that comes from the real life analogy. Even in the crash of 2008, there are signals a month before. एक month के पहले से उस 2008 के crash के signals थे. But that's the problem of the people who discarded that. They completely discarded that. It's a booming era. What can happen to the housing agencies? House का price कैसे गिर सकता है? हो ही नहीं सकता ना. Kind of. And everybody is in that group. Property कैसे decrease हो सकती है? तो हो ही नहीं सकती. But हर किसी के एक saturation level होता है. You need to understand that. And the people who don't understand that, they lost their fortunes. But that signals actually are coming a month before. There's some fishy going on. Not fishy, very much fishy. Right? But those smart people, they understand that. They protected themselves and they get still profits. They reverse all of their position. They get their maximum profit during those 2 months. Where everybody else is losing, people are suiciding. They are making huge profits. So, they are also the human being. They are not some robot or aliens so that they have a special technology. It's only the difference of the attitude and the mindset. They don't impose their feelings on the market. They just try to read the market and sync with the market. What market is telling them to do, they just do this. They don't impose what they think or what they believe. That's going to happen. No. अभी ट्रेडिंग स्किल का स्कोप क्या है? You have to take this trading as a business, where we have seen 4 outcomes, where your small losses are the expenses to run that business. Once you think in this way, आप कोई भी business करोगे, suppose आप एक steel का plant लेते हो, right? You have to hire land, you have to hire machineries, you have to hire the people, you have to pay them. So that will be your expense. अभी हम यहाँ ट्रेडिंग में आते हैं और हमें लॉस नहीं चाहिए. लॉस नहीं होना चाहिए भाई, चाहे जो प्रॉफिट भले छोटा सा लॉस कैसे पॉसिबल है? नॉट पॉसिबल भाई. अगर कोई बिजनेस कर रहे हो तो उसमें लॉस यहाँ पे आपका वो बिजनेस करने का एक्सपेंस है. अगर आप उसको उस तरीके से सोचो, ट्रेडिंग ये मेरा एक बिजनेस है, साइड बिजनेस है, इसमें मैं करता हूँ, इससे जो मुझे प्रॉफिट्स मिलते हैं उस प्रॉफिट्स को लेने के लिए, मुझे उस बिजनेस को चलाने के लिए मेरे लॉस एक्सपेंसेस हैं. सिंपल. तो आप क्या हो, इमोशनली अपने लॉसेस से अटैच नहीं हो. यू टेक देम एज हेल्दी, बिकॉज़ यू नो व्हाट, इफ इन अ सक्सेसफुल रोल out of 5 days, if I don't have a loss, then I'll become very conscious what's going to happen. 5 दिन से मैं बिजनेस कर रहा हूँ और अभी तक 5 दिन में मैंने कोई एक्सपेंस नहीं दिया, और 6 दिन once I have a small loss, then I'm very comfortable, I'm very happy on that, right? कि मेरे 6 दिन के बिजनेस में मेरा प्रॉफिट था और ये मेरा एक्सपेंस था.
सब पार्ट ऑफ बिजनेस.
Exactly, you have to treat like that. But mostly people don't do like that. They always comes here with the sense of profit. मार्केट में लॉस तो होने नहीं है, मेरे को प्रॉफिट चाहिए भाई. नहीं हो रहा है तो तुम्हारी गलती है, मैं नहीं जानता, मेरा कुछ नहीं, मुझे प्रॉफिट दो, लॉस नहीं कोई और लेगा. क्यों?
मार्केट गिरा क्या धड़ाम हो गया, मैंने कहा 2000 पॉइंट बढ़ा, उसमें कुछ नहीं कर.
That's human psychology. क्योंकि हम अभी उसका सबसे बड़ा पार्ट क्या है, जैसे ये ट्रेडिंग कर्व है एक ट्रेडर का. On y-axis you have profits, on the x-axis you have trading knowledge. जो डम पॉपुलेशन से निकल के स्मार्ट पॉपुलेशन में जाते हैं, ये उनका कर्व है. डम पॉपुलेशन वालों का कर्व नहीं है, उनका कर्व नीचे जाना है. बट यहाँ पे जब वो स्टार्ट करते हैं towards the small side, they get the profits, they get losses, they get the profits, they get the losses. ऐसा चलता है रफली कुछ टाइम तक. अभी एक पॉइंट यहाँ पे ये होता है, एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज देखिए आपको, y एक्सिस पे जो आपके प्रॉफिट्स हैं दे आर एट कांस्टेंट. ना ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट्स हो रहे हैं ना ज़्यादा लॉसेस हो रहे हैं. But on the x-axis you are increasing in terms of your trading knowledge. ये जो point है that is called the inflection point. वहाँ पे क्या होता है? Two possibilities. Whether most of the people quit that it's not to be मेरे काम का नहीं है or I am not born for it or I can't do it. My advice would be if you are in that point, just remain a little. Just remain a little. Have a patience. Let's just move this x-axis towards a little bit, right? Then, if you cross that inflection point and remain on that curve, you can see how your profits gonna grow. But that is going to be a difficult task. It's not going to be easy. But this is the reality. And the people who wants to be in that league understand this reality, they can go to that. There's no problem about that. So आपको 5 चीजें पता होनी चाहिए. What to buy, when to buy, your entry, your stop loss, your target, your risk management, and your position size. ये सारी चीजें आपको पहले से ही पता होनी चाहिए. ये चीजें ट्रेड लेने के बाद नहीं पता होनी चाहिए. ये चीजें पहली बात तो इन चीजों में सिर्फ लोग एंट्री ध्यान रखते हैं और तो कुछ देखते ही नहीं है, बस ले लिया. बट ठीक है, एंट्री लेने के पहले what would be my stop loss, and for that stop loss what would be my risk, what would be my profit target, what the risk and reward I am expecting from this trade, and how much I am gonna invest in that trade. ये हमें सब पता होना चाहिए. जब ये पता होगा तब ही वो ट्रेड कैरेक्टराइज होगा as a high probability trade. Otherwise, rest of the things are just gambling. You just let it happen. If it happens, that's good. If it didn't happen, that's my kismet. No. Move above from this. There is nothing called kismet. You do whatever you get. You get what you deserve. Simple as that. These are some of my examples which I am talking about. These are all with a trade of 3 lakhs. Because I think 3 lakh is going to be a normal capital for intraday for any particular trader or the investor. So out of this 3 lakh capital, this is for 21,000, maybe from the put option of the Nifty. On some other day, just 54 rupees. Some other day, you have 10,000. Some day you have 25,000. Some day you have 25,700. Some day you have 7,000. Some day you have 62,000. Some day you have 5,000. Some day you have minus 4,000. Some day you have minus 2,630. Some day you have 47,000. Some day you have 31,000. Right? So the thing which you have seen here, whenever I am winning big. And I am also losing. But whenever I am losing 2,000, 4,000. Right? Whenever I am making an average of 20,000 if you take an average. So what is the RR of my trades? 1:5. I am very happy to lose 4,000 if I am making 20,000 on my winning day. How does it matter to you? And remember, these are all trades on just with the 3 lakh rupees of capital. And they are all having my ledgers, my accounts, my trades, and everything. Right? Anybody can see it. So that's the kind of ability a person can have to get those kind of returns. And these are all trades are intraday. Right? I haven't put my swings and all those things because that's going to be very difficult, right? But for intraday, and this is live in front of somebody, right? And these are not a trade by anybody's recommendation or anybody's advice. These are all my trades with a logic why, how, what would be my profit targets. That's nobody does it in first of all. So what kind of skill set that you need to get this? How you can select a particular stock fundamentally, technically, understanding of the chart, how you can go for those high probable trades, your risk management, your position size, and you should also have a good knowledge of online platform which you're going to use. So what we're going to do, all these cycles of the bull and the bear market, overconfidence, denial, regret, there are people are concentrated on few of the emotional concepts, like they only talk about two: greed and fear. People will become more fearful, then they will sell. People will become more greedy, they will buy. But there is another emotional aspect which is the most dangerous amongst you. We are human beings. We all have fear and greed. As we are not robot. वो तो concept आएगा ही. But the only concept which I want all of you not to have is the hope. That is the biggest killer in this market. Hope. You can okay with the fear and greed, but don't apply hope. Hope in the sense, आपका कुछ प्रॉफिट्स हुआ, ठीक है, अब आप सोचने लगे कि ये मेरा प्रॉफिट चला नहीं है, आप एक होप में आ गए, इसको बुक कर लो, ठीक है, प्रॉफिट्स आपने जल्दी बुक कर लिए 100 रुपए के, अभी वही चीज जब 100 रुपए नीचे आई, तब अगेन कम होप, इससे नीचे नहीं जा सकती, आई शुड वेट. अब उस पॉइंट पे मैं प्रॉफिट ले चुका हूँ, प्रॉफिट नहीं चाहिए मुझे, बट मुझे वो मेरा बस वो बाई बैक पॉइंट चाहिए जहां से मैंने बाई किया, वहां पे पहुंचा, मैं निकल जाऊंगा, प्रॉफिट मिलेगा नहीं. मोस्ट डेंजरस थिंग इज होप, राइट? और ये रिवर्स होना चाहिए. जब हमारे प्रॉफिट्स आ रहे हैं, लेट देम रन, डोंट अप्लाई योर होप कि ये चला जाएगा. जैसे ही लॉसेस होते हैं, कट इट. डोंट एक्सपेक्ट, वहां ये नहीं सोचिए कि बाय बैक पे आ जाएगा, वहां ये सोचिए अभी ये 100 रुपए का नुकसान है, कल ये 200 रुपए हो जाएगा, तो आई मेरी ओके विद द 100 रुपए का नुकसान, कल मैं 200 रुपए में उसको सौदा खत्म कर दूंगा. सो दैट्स व्हाई मींस, एंड यही डिफरेंस होता है एमेच्योर्स में और प्रोफेशनल्स में, राइट? सो दैट्स हाउ इफ यू वांट टू रिमेन इन दिस मार्केट, यू नीड टू बी professional. You think professional. So, what you need, your skills, your correct mindset, with all your emotional control, the techniques, the training, the equipments, the experience, and the tools. Once you are in that category, don't think that you should getting those results from the day one. But at least you are in that correct path. You start with 1 or 2,000. Don't expect to get 20 or 40,000 in a day. But if you start having this 1 or 2,000 consistently for a month, increase your position size. Then at least you will have a system which has proven you right for a month, which gives you a consistent amount of money depending upon your trading capital, and then increase your bets accordingly. So, it's again what you can learn from our mentorship, how you can build and manage your portfolio, how you can make all of the trading style, intraday, swing, positional, how you can make money when the price is going down. Basically, you will analyze the qualitative and the quantitative aspects of the stock market. And that's what our aim is, to make you an independent trader. And how actually you can achieve this second source of income. So to answer your question, what and from where you can get this, we have these two courses. And by the way, the fees have been increased. It was just an initial risk, right? It's 20,000 including taxes, 16,000 plus 4,000 of the GST. This is for 9 months. What it's gonna happen, you have 2 days of physical training, Saturday and the Sunday, from 9:30 to 5.